And we're live. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Right now I'm going to be streaming Niche, a genetic survival game. Niche is a game by Stray Fawn Studios, and it has grown to be one of my absolute favorite games. Hello. Hello, Light Ally. So I don't know if you've watched any of Jesse Mew's videos or not, but if not, then this will be your first glimpse at Niche, which, like I said, has very quickly grown to be one of my favorite games. I really like... Oh, we do have the voice. Awesome. That was going to be embarrassing. Oh, Light Ally, you missed it. So when I first started the stream earlier, when I was streaming Secrets of Redicon, I think I talked to myself for about 12 minutes before Augustine mentioned that they couldn't hear me. So I had to fix that. So the first part of my video is probably just not going to have any sound to it, at least for that. If I leave it up, I might take it down. But this is Niche, a genetic survival game. So I think we're going to... can I delete one of my islands? Cause no. How do you delete an island? Delete. Alright, we're just gonna start a new one then. Alright, here's your first thing that you get to vote on. What should this new save file be called? Placey, you should get a webcam for live streaming. I use a Canon, I use a green screen too, it's pretty cool. I don't do live because I can't think of things to say on the spot, lol. Well, Placey, this is kind of a temporary setup that I've got going right now. I'm actually streaming from my laptop right now. But once I get my paycheck from an internship that I'm in, I'm going to be building a desktop, and I probably will get a webcam for that. One of the reasons I'm live streaming right now is because I I don't really know how to record video. I mean, I kind of know how to do it, but I also just really like the interaction I get to have with you guys. And I like that since I actually kind of like that since I'm really small right now and I don't have a lot of viewers, I can talk with you directly. But I will definitely look at getting a webcam for once I buy my desktop and everything. Light Ally likes the name Wayward. I actually really like that too. That is a wonderful name. Wayward it is. So here we go. I'm starting story mode, and story mode follows the quest of your very first creature that you get, whose name is Adam. Now, unfortunately, I still haven't figured out how to get the sound in-game to where you guys can hear it. I'm still working on that, unfortunately. I don't know if it's the configuration I have with my headphones, I don't know if it's the configuration I have with OBS, or what it is, but I promise I'll figure that out eventually. Because I think with Niche, I might want to actually get a schedule set up where I stream with Niche, like 1 day a week or 2 days a week, so that you guys can pop in and give me suggestions. Alright, that kind of skipped the entire opening tutorial video. Okay then, so I guess I'm just gonna tell you what happened in the opening video because it just decided not to show you for some reason, probably because I'm running so much stuff right now on my school computers, having a hard time handling it. So in the opening video, our little character right here, this is Adam. You can see his name and everything in the bottom left. He was with his family when he got carried off by a large blue bird, and he was dropped onto this island that he's on now. So the cool thing about the latest update of the game is it actually has a little tutorial up here now. So try and see if you can still walk. Click on Adam and then on a blue paw symbol to move. So you can zoom in and out. I'm zooming in and out with the mouse wheel. It doesn't really tell you like the controls like that, but that's okay. So I already have Adam selected. If I click him again, all of the selections around him will disappear. So I'm going to move him over here because we're eventually going to be moving him to these ports so we can go to a different island. Alright, the tutorial is just kind of just going through all of them without me reading them. It seems you're not injured. That's good news. It was a long day, time to get some sleep. Click on the End Day button at the top of the screen. Tip, you can also press space to end the day. So we can press space and then the time will change and then Adam grows up a little bit. So as you can see, he now has 2 gems on his chest. That means he's capable of using 2 actions in a day instead of just 1. The world looks brighter today. Time to explore this new place. Oh, I suppose it does show you how to do the mouse and keyboard stuff. Tip, use your mouse wheel or R and F on the keyboard to zoom in and out. Left click and drag or use WASD or the arrow keys to move the camera. Right click and drag or... I was reading that, that's rude. Right click and drag or use QETG to tilt and rotate the camera. I use mouse controls, they're just easier. There seems to be plenty of food on this island. Let's find something to eat. Move around to find a berry bush and collect from it. Tip, Adam eats 1 food per day. Make sure he doesn't starve. So we don't want little Adam to starve. So, time to time. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was in reference to. So, we're just going to collect berries. Tasty berries, a great source of nutrition. Collecting more and building up a reserve sure would be helpful. Tip, your food count is displayed at the bottom right corner of the screen. So this is the food. This is how many nichlings you have. That's what these guys are called. And this is how much nesting material you have. That will be useful later on. This island seems to be deserted. A pathway of stones leads to another island on the distance. Maybe it's time to leave this place? Alright, so it wants us to move him to the flower ports, and I will do that, but I just want to collect some food first. I won't stay too long because I don't want his lifespan to dwindle down too much before we find another creature so that he can mate. So he can only move 2 spaces. Now this is because, so his speed is 4, but his eyesight is only 2. You can only move as far as lit up tiles. Now if there was another nichling over here and that lit up these tiles, then he'd be able to move his full movement speed. But since his eyesight is kind of garbage, he can't move that far. Rain, huzzah! Alright. I'm gonna collect this grass. And then travel to the next island. Hooray! I think you are doing a good job selling me this game, even if it isn't intentional. Well, I'm glad, cause I guess it's like semi-intentional. I don't know. I mostly just really love this game. Because there's just so much potential of different things to do. Alright, tutorial, did you hear that? It sounds like another animal is living on this island. Find the wild animal and offer it food to join your tribe. Tip, you can switch your perception mode in the bottom right corner of the screen. So this is how you switch your perception mode from eyesight, smelling, and hearing. So I don't know if you noticed there, but Adam can actually hear farther than he can see, and he can see farther than he can smell. So right now I'm just going to collect these, see if we can... Oh, she's right there. Oh my gosh, she has the double digging paws. That's going to be so useful. Okay. So with Adam's quest, the main storyline, Adam is always going to be the same, I believe. He always has these same traits. But this other creature, who I will show you in a moment, provided she has not moved. This other creature... Oh, Oh, wow. Her patterns are so pretty. Is named Eve. And her traits are completely randomized every time you open a new game. So last time I played, I got pretty lucky and she had these poison fangs just like Adam did. So all of their children had the poison fangs, which was awesome. If you have any questions while I'm playing, feel free to type it into the chat and I'm kind of like popping back and forth between the chat and this. Well, I suppose I could do the smart thing that Light Ally suggested yesterday and open it on my phone. So what you can do with creatures that are a wandering creature, and you can tell because a wandering creature's scent or hearing color will be yellow, while a rogue creature's hearing color will be red. So wandering creatures, friendly creatures, you can invite to your tribe by giving them 5 food. And once they're in your tribe, they look up and they follow your cursor, and then you can have them do things when you click on them. So Okay, that's a little unlucky. She actually has no collecting ability. But she has this cool ability that I'm gonna have to kind of maneuver her around to show you. She can dig for roots and get food that way, which is pretty neat. So I'm just gonna have her clear some grass since she can't actually collect. And then I'm going to have Adam pick some berries. And Eve, do you have an attack? 2. Can you attack bunnies with an attack that small? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Yes, okay. So, you can attack bunnies for food. You can also attack moles. He's currently hiding in his hole, but when he pops out, we'll be able to attack him and use him for food as well. And that noise was the acorns falling from the tree. Unfortunately, neither of our nichlings can crack them open, so we actually got kind of lucky on this first island. There's actually quite a few berry bushes. So what I'm going to do, because Eve has no collecting ability, I'm going to put her here and have her breed with Adam so that they can start having the next generation. I'm just gonna pull up the chat on my phone quick. Did Placey leave? Did they just pop in long enough to tell me I need a webcam? I feel like they just popped in long enough to tell me I needed a webcam. That makes me kind of sad. I was hoping we had another viewer. That's okay. I believe they may have left. Yeah, it's telling me we only have 3 viewers right now, and that's you two and me. So alright. So Eve is pregnant and will give birth on the next, well, she'll only give birth if she's sitting in a nest. So what we're going to do on this turn, oh no, there's a drought. That means the bushes are gonna stop having berries. So I'm going to take Eve and move her to the nest, and then I'm gonna have her dig up a root. And we're going to have Adam continue collecting berries. So so something you can do with the creatures is you can mess with their what's called their mutation menu, and there's a whole bunch of different genes that you can um, select in here to give to their children, or to possibly give to their children. It just gives it a higher chance of their children getting it. Um, I don't, well, I suppose what I should do first is see if there are any bad traits in their genes. So, oh yes, okay, so this right here, this underside, for the most part, is their recessive genes. This game looks quieter than the previous one. It is. It mostly has like, I mean, it's not actually making noises right now, but it mostly has like calming background music and stuff like that. I actually have the music off right now. I'm gonna turn that on. Um, but did you want a more exciting game, Augustine? Um, so for the most part, these genes down below are their recessives. Now, their recessive genes can get passed on to their children. So this is something I need to be wary about because Eve has the blind eyes in her recessives. Now, while they do boost a creature's smelling and hearing, if a blind creature is left by itself without um, without anyone around it to light up the area, then that blind creature can't move. So what I'm going to do is in Eve's mutation menu, I'm going to put the normal eyesight so that hopefully her children don't wind up with the blind eyes in their recessives. Now, a recessive trait in a parent will not, as far as I know, become a dominant trait in a child. It will only become a recessive trait. Now, we need to look at Adam because if if both parents have blind eyes in their recessives, then it could be passed on to the child's dominant. You do not hear the game, cat. Haha. What do you mean? I can hear it. I know you guys can't, unfortunately. But since he has the short-sighted eyes, I am also going to put the normal eyesight in his genes. Now, as far as I can tell, there aren't any other genes that I need to worry about at this moment. Eve has the webbed hind legs, and that might hinder us a little, but not all that much on this current small island that we're on. So we're going to skip the day and see what our baby's going to look like. Oh, wow. Look at that color. Your first offspring has been born. Now you are a real family. The baby's genes are a mix of its parents' genes. Genes define how animals look and what abilities they have. All right. That is a handsome baby. We're gonna look in here. Row, row, row. Okay. Here's another vote moment. What do you want to name the new baby? Because I can change its name right here. Look at that. Those are some cool colors. That is neat. Row, row, row your boat. What sharp looking teeth it has. Yes, it inherited the, if I can find them, poison fangs from Adam. Now, the poison fangs are useful because in the future, we'll come across something called a toxic berry bush, and a creature can only collect food from the toxic berry bush if it has poison resistance, which is somewhere in these traits. Poison resistance. Resistance to poison. It's checked off because he has the poison fangs. Name him as my cat, Genesis. Alright, you were the first one who spoke up. So Genesis it is. Genesis. Okay. So this is little Genesis, their firstborn. Now the easy way to tell if it's male or female, males will have this mane of hair on their head. Females like Eve will not. Now Eve also has the swimming tail, so wait, no she doesn't. She has the medium tail. My mistake. But she has the webbed hind legs in her inactive trait, which make them move more quickly through water, but more slowly on land. Now, I kind of want them to broaden their family fairly quickly. But first, I'm going to have Adam do his actions so that the mole moves and then Eve can come grab it. I'm actually going to put Eve here. So the bird that scooped up Adam when he was a baby, if you leave... Oh, hello. Hello, Viralis TV. Viralis.tv. We're here. There are people here. So if you leave a baby unattended, as in there are no other creatures with 2 or 3 gems, I believe 2 gems works, but to be safe, I usually leave a full-grown adult next to them. If you leave a baby without anyone around it, and there's a blue bird in the sky, then the blue bird will come and carry your baby away. So I'm going to move here and start collecting from that berry bush on the next turn. This is the end of the tutorial. Your story begins here. Will you search the world for your lost family, or happily live with your new one? Will your species become fierce hunters, nomad fishers, or sneaky herbivores? It's all up to you. So what Jessie Mew typically does, and what I'm probably going to do as well, is eventually when you start getting a lot of nichlings, you kind of split them off into tribes. Like one tribe swims in the water, one tribe does stuff on land, etc. So she actually has quite a large movement, so I can pop her right back in the nest. The physical characteristics are random. For Eve from the start, but all of the children's characteristics are going to be based off of their parents. So if you look at little Genesis here, so he has the hind legs. Both Adam and Eve have the hind legs. He has the medium tail. They both have that as well. Now, oh geez. Unfortunately, my meddling with their mutation menus didn't really help because he inherited the short-sighted eyes in his mane from his father, and he inherited the blind in his recessives from his mother. Now you'll also notice he has one runner leg and one digging paw. That is because his father has 2 running legs and his mother has 2 digging paws. It won't always be like that, of course. He could have gotten both running legs from his father, and he could have gotten both digging paws from his mother. Yes, they're inherited. Oh, we have a little girl this time. She looks kind of like a banana. Like a banana that's going bad. Yes, okay, see, with this baby, we now have good eyesight in both slots, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. She also inherited both a digging paw and a runner leg from her parents. Oh, I didn't even look at their immunity. So she has the home immunity and immunity A, and he has the same. Okay. So Eve has A, B, Adam has home immunity and G. So we're going to go into the family tree. And what should we name this little yellow and brown baby? I don't know, my first instinct is to name her Banana, because that's just, I don't know, for some reason she makes me think of bananas. And she also inherited the poison fangs, which is awesome. What about Ayla? Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's a good name. We will name her Ayla. Alright, now we have little Ayla and little Genesis. Now, we're going to have to either find some wandering creatures or have lots more kids, because their immunity genes line up. So if they so one of the mechanics of the game is if a creature has two of the same immunity gene, that means they're immune compromised and they are born sick and they live their whole lives being sick, and every day they lose another day of their life. So their lifespan is essentially halved. And so you don't want to breed two creatures that have similar that have like one of the same immunity gene, because then you're risking breeding a sick creature, and a sick creature will also get other creatures sick. So because it's a rainy day, I'm gonna have everyone do their best to try to collect stuff. Let's see if we can smell any roots. Yep, we've got one down here. And we can move baby Ayla out of the nest. We can skip the day. Bunnies and moles. Alright, the mole can't go anywhere, so we'll get the bunny first. And once we've stockpiled a little food. Oh shoot. Oh well. Once we've stockpiled a little food, we're going to move to the next island, which will presumably be bigger and maybe have some wandering creatures we can run into. And maybe we can find a little mate for Genesis or Ayla. So, picking berries. So what are you two up to other than watching my stream, which is hopefully not boring? And I scared another mole. I'm not good at this, you guys. Alright. Genesis is now 7 days old. He has 18 days left on his lifespan. So I think we're going to start moving everyone onto these ports. And we're going to have everyone head out. going to have Genesis collect one more berry, and then Adam can lead us to the next island. Alright, this is our new island. That's not bad. We've got the tree over there. That'll be useful. Alright. First things first. Start exploring the grass. Start picking up the grass all around you. And we find a nest right away. That is awesome. Oh, come on. I'm thinking about how I'm going to put myself out there for the possibility of being more social. Stream is plenty entertaining for me. That's good. As for putting yourself out there to be more social, what are things that you like doing? Like, what do you like doing for fun? I mean, I have no idea if you're like in college, if you're a full adult, if you're still in high school, I don't know. So Adam has 7 days left on his lifespan, and Eve has 7 as well. I think I want them to have at least one more child. So I'm going to have him breed with her, and then she can clear out all this grass. And then he can move deeper into the grass to protect her and find a berry bush, which is always handy. And then we can move Ayla, who's fully grown. And we can have Genesis pick up all this grass. Unfortunately, when there's not a whole lot of creatures left, there's not a whole lot to do in a day. But when you start having like 30, 40 creatures, there's a ton. Oh my goodness, this one looks like just like Ayla almost, but lighter. Rikomi. Alright, you know what to do. What are we thinking for a name? I'm still thinking banana for some reason. And so far they've all had the digging paw on one side and the running leg on the other side. But this is the first baby to not have the poison fangs, which is interesting. Any name ideas? Banana? Alright, banana it is. Little banana. She's so cute. Alright. Let's see if we can smell any roots. Oh, there's one right next to the nest. That's handy. And one thing I noticed about digging creatures too is if they're near a space where they can dig, it'll show these little dots instead of just the paw. So we're gonna have her do that. And then she can come out here. And Adam can collect these berries, pick up some grass. Right now my goal is to run across a wanderer so that we can find someone outside of the family for Genesis or Ayla to mate with. Right, we'll move little banana out of the nest. Then we'll put Eve in it and have her breed with Adam. I could be in college, but I have no clue what I want to be learning. Well, I would say don't rush into it, because that's what I did. And because I thought, I need to go to college straight out of high school. I can't wait around or I'll never go. And I guess while that may have been true, it led to me picking a major that I thought I wanted, and at the time I did, but I didn't have the conviction necessary. Oh my goodness. So we have one baby that kind of looks like a mix of mom and dad. Where are all of these yellow babies coming from? Oh, is that it? Because of the beige? No. Who has yellow? Oh, Adam is orange because he has yellow fur and red fur. And they're getting yellow mixed with other colors. So we had yellow and black from mom for the dark babies, and then yellow and beige from mom for banana. One must study what he really loves. Yes, I agree. So I originally started with my major as early childhood education, because the last thing I remembered doing in high school was tutoring an elementary class. And while I enjoyed it, I wound up coming to the conclusion once I came to college that I wasn't really meant for like teaching little kids. Something was missing. Something wasn't fulfilling enough for me. And so I took a year off and discovered my extremely nerdy side, or rather, kind of cultivated it a little more. I started LARPing, which is live action role playing, and I discovered, oh my gosh, I totally left him unattended. That is not good. We're gonna move you over here by your brother. I started LARPing, and in the LARPing group that I do, there's a lot of um, art-based stuff. And so I finally realized that what I was missing was art. And once I came to that conclusion, um, oh shoot. Yeah, we're gonna need to find a wanderer because none of these genes, none of them should breed. So she only has 2 days left. I think I'm gonna have them have one more baby. Also we have to name this baby yet. Much like his siblings, he has the digging paw and the running leg. You know what I think I'm going to do? Since this is going to be their last baby, I'm going to put the running leg in their genetics because movement speed is a lot more useful than the digging paw right now. So, I did not mean to move him. That was a waste of a movement. Oh, there's a nest up there too. Look at that. I don't think studying what you love is a waste of time. I wouldn't say that all the things that I've been doing in college have been a waste of time. Are these babies twins? Not quite, 'cause he has the big nose from mom and he has the poison fangs from dad. But other than that, they're essentially twins. Like, oh wait. Yeah, it takes their markings a second to show up, but oh no, he did get both runner legs. Awesome. Okay, so now we have a little explorer baby. Alright, we need some names for the two twin boys. And I believe today is Adam and Eve's last day. Yep. So on his last day, I'm going to have him reveal these, kind of make a path to them. And then I'm going to have currently Ratavan come over here. And I'm going to have Ayla kind of come over here to be with them. I always scare the moles away. And I'm going to have Eve dig for some roots one last time. And Adam and Eve have perished. So I didn't even look at his genetics, but he has A and G. And both girls that we have currently have A in there. So we are going to need to find a wandering creature pronto if we want to breed our creatures without worry of them getting sick. I'm gonna have you come watch your little brother because he should not be all by himself when he's just a baby. Hello? Are we still there? What was that thing that sprung up by the water? I'm not sure. I don't think I saw that. He's drowning? What? What are you... I'm not sure what you guys are seeing. By the water on this side? Looks like grass. Oh, this? Oh yeah, that's grass. Since they're standing next to it, it becomes see-through. That is a special kind of grass. It grows back, so you can constantly pick it. Oh my goodness, I'm just scaring all the moles away. So right now what I'm doing is I'm kind of just like going further into the island because I'm trying to get a wandering creature to spawn because none of um, none of the creatures I currently have make a safe match to mate together without a potential for their baby being sick. So that's what I'm doing right now. if I can't find a wandering creature, I'm going to have to mate two of them together and hope that... Did one of them seriously just sneeze? I'm gonna have to mate two of them together and hope that the baby doesn't have the same immunity genes. Do we have any wandering creatures yet? Oh wait, I think that's what that sneeze was. What's... Yes, we did get one! Oh my goodness, okay. She's right here. She has the fishing tail and the I don't know what it's called now, but it was called the derp snout before, but I don't think it's called that anymore. Crooked snout maybe? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Game, you can't do that to me. Oh. Okay. Well, I will find her on the next turn, because I'm not going to bring these guys all the way over there, now that they're all the way over by this tree. So that sneeze that I heard that you guys didn't, see, there it goes again. So it's kind of a way to let you know that a wanderer spawned. So I'm gonna get closer just so I can see her. And she's... Oh my god. This playthrough hates me. So, remember what I said about if your creature has two of the same immunity gene, they'll be sick? There it is. So, it gave me a wanderer that has a double no paw, double deformed paw. A deformed paw can't do anything. Blindness in her recessives. Hemophilia. And 2A genes. So, I'm going to move my creature away from her, because I don't want Banana to get sick. And hopefully she leaves us alone. I don't really know what to do about that. I don't know if that just screwed me over. I don't know if another wanderer won't spawn until she leaves or until she dies. If that's the case, I'm definitely going to have to breed two of my own creatures and risk them having the same immunity gene, because I'm not... I mean, I could... See, I could mate her with one of my males that doesn't have A at all, and then their baby would be okay, maybe, but their baby would also have the deformed paw, almost guaranteed. So, I don't know. Do you guys think that I should just wait around to see if I get another wanderer, breed my own creatures together with the possibility of their baby having two of the same immunity genes and being sick, or breed one of my males, or invite her into the tribe and breed Ratavan with her to, at least I think it was a her, breed Rativan with her and hopefully have a, well, they would guaranteed have a baby with good immunity genes, but it would definitely have a deformed paw. And oh, maybe it shouldn't be Rativan because he also has the blind eyes in his recessives. So, and so does Genesis. Oh my goodness, this game, this playthrough just hates me. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that was a female. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move Banana here. I'm gonna, against my better judgment, I'm pretty sure it was a girl, right? Yeah. Against my better judgment, I'm gonna invite her into the tribe, and then I'm gonna move Banana away again, because I don't want Banana to get sick. I'm going to put the runner leg in her genetics and the regular eyesight. And I'm going to do the same to Rativan and hope for the best. Because I also don't have normal blood clotting yet. So I'm going to move her over to this nest by Rativan. I really hope he doesn't get sick just by breeding with her. I don't think he did. And then we're going to move him. Well, how many turns does he have left? 2. So I'm going to have him pick some berries, and then I'm going to have him move away to this berry bush. And hopefully, if I move her, oh my goodness, other than the face, I feel like she looks like a little hamster. Just like that coloring and like the little paws. But anyway, hopefully if I move her away from the nest after the baby's born, the baby won't get sick. Hopefully. Holy crap. His movement is... What is your movement, Rodukro? You can move a far distance. 4. Wow, that's impressive. Alright, you two up here are gonna need to start pulling your weight with food and such. Gambling on the genetics. Yeah, honestly, the genetics are easier to deal with than sick creatures because sick creatures you only have them half as long as regular creatures, and they can get your other creature sick. And it sucks. It is awful. So, let's see what this baby's gonna look like. Whoa. That is a cool looking baby. Unfortunately, he still has immunity genes A and G, which means I don't think he can breed with either of our females because I think we got kind of unlucky and both of our females have A. But if I just move her over to this nest and then have him breed with her again and then move him over by his baby. So Nukiro, that is a cool pattern. Unfortunately, he did get the deformed paw, but he has perfect eyesight. Now, he does have the hemophilia gene, but the way the hemophilia works is they only have hemophilia if they have hemophilia in both slots. So he should be okay. I want to get a better look at this baby. Look at those patterns. And he's got the fishing tail. Oh my gosh. Let me know if you can come up with any cool names for this, because that is wicked. Okay, so that's not as bad as I thought it was. And he's not sick, which means as long as I move her away, because I think the creature will only get sick if you leave them next to a sick creature like overnight. So as long as I move her away from the baby before um before the day ends, they should be okay. Oh good, you guys found a berry bush. And a lot of bunnies, oh my goodness. And oh, I should have gone for the mole. Well, actually, since that's everyone's turn, I believe, I can just get him on the next day, because he won't move. Alright, so I'm going to get this mole before I forget. And she's just going to pick that up. And we'll go see our second baby. What on earth? Oh, Vanku, it's another little boy. Oh, he has his eyes closed, but his eyelids are that weird gold color. That looks kind of creepy, I have to say. So he also has the deformed paw, but he also has perfect eyesight, and his immunity genes are different than his brother's. Oh my goodness, look at it. He's got like a little diamond on his butt, and then his toes are colored, and then his eyelids are colored. That's super interesting. How evil looking. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, it looks like it has like glowing eyes, but it's just because his eyes are closed. So, okay, how do I want to do this? Because he can only move one space. Okay, I think I'm going to put him here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Ratavan move here. And she can move here and breed with him. And then put a nest down. So you can make your own nest as long as you have 10 nesting material. It costs 10 to make a nest. Name it Belial. Yeah, alright. That's a pretty good name, actually, I think. So, I think it was it this one? Nope, it was this one. Belial. That was for this one, right? The evil looking baby? We need a name for the other one, too. Alright. Honestly, at this point, I'm just hoping they have a little girl. Who can maybe breed with one of my current creatures. Oh, Genesis only has 4 days left. He was my favorite looking. He looks like fire. Why? Oh, that's right. I used her turns at the beginning. Silly me. Is the name of a demon. Oh, I knew that. Alright. So, oh no. No, 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 no. Oh, I messed up. Oh, we're Undergrow, please don't get sick. 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 Oh, no, he got sick. I screwed that up. I left him next to her overnight. Okay. He might not be sick for the rest of his life, though. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know. Sikora. That is an interesting looking baby. She also has perfect eyesight. Oh my goodness. She has 2 runner legs. There's nothing wrong with her legs. She has A and G, which oh. Oh no. No. She wasn't born early enough. He only has 3 days left, and I think it takes like 8 or maybe like 4 or 8 for them to become a full grown adult. That's okay. I finally didn't scare them all away. We're gonna move her here. Have him breed with her. And then we're gonna put her in the nest. And she can pick up some grass. And I'm going to move him to babysitting duty because he's sick now. So he's going to be moved to berry picking duty instead. Because I'm dumb and I screwed up. And I'm kind of making the tribe too big for the amount of food that we have and are able to collect. But I'm just trying to get creatures that are compatible with each other right now. Alright, another baby. It's a little boy. And he's all like spotty. He has A and G again. What did the little girl have? Also A and G. He also has the deformed paw, but his vision is perfect. So far, all of their vision, I think, has been perfect. Which is amazing. Okay. So, yeah, I don't think she's gonna grow up in time to be able to mate with Genesis, which sucks because Ayla has the star, the home island immunity too. So, in order for the creatures, what I've heard is in order for the creatures back on Adam's home island to recognize you, you have to still have this home island immunity. And these 2 are the only 2 that still have it. Is Genesis and Ayla. And they have almost identical traits. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to figure out what to do because I don't want to lose the home island immunity. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna breed these 2 and hope and pray that not only does their baby have the home island immunity, but also that it's not sick. Now, if it gets the home island immunity, then it won't be sick because it won't have two A's. But, and then my only other option is to breed Ayla with somebody. Oh, tough decisions, man, tough decisions. Oh, and I did it again. I left him next to this nest, which means I can't put her in this nest or she'll get him sick. So I'm just gonna move her to here for now. She can pick up this meat and the grass. I'm going to move him away. And she died. But I don't think he is sick anymore. Oh good, he didn't... Okay, he wasn't perma-sick. That's good. Okay, Genesis, this is your only chance to... Oh! Oh, hello! Um... Okay. She has a new immunity gene. Her fertility is awful. So, fertility controls how many times you have to breed them together before they actually get pregnant. And, okay, her genes aren't great, but, um, oh, that's a big but. Her genes aren't great, but she has a new immunity gene that we don't have right now, which is kind of a big, it's kind of a big deal. Oh, I don't know if that's worth it. Oh, a baby can't invite others. Okay, well, let's just put him here then. And we'll invite her to the tribe, yay. So, she's not a match for Redukro, but she could mate with Ratavan. She can't mate with Genesis, though. Oh, I do not want to lose that home island immunity. But I can't mate Genesis and Ayla because theirs are exactly identical. So the chances that their baby would get like A and the home island immunity are like very low. But I have to do what I have to do. So I'm going to put her in the nest first because her baby has the most potential to just be horribly sick. So I'm going to move her one tile away. We're going to move this baby out of the nest. She can at least collect berries, which is good. another nest. Alright, so I think I'm getting kind of tired. It's getting kind of late. It's almost midnight here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to see what this last baby is and if it's sick or not. And then I think I'm going to end the stream. I'm kind of thinking about making this a regular thing, making the niche stream a regular thing. Would you guys be interested in that at all? Hello? Well, either way, we're gonna skip the day. Are you serious? Oh my gosh, finally. Oh my goodness. Huh. Next time on Romantic Cat's Niche, can the tribe continue on without having to inbreed? Find out next time. Well, I mean, technically they already had to inbreed because Genesis was siblings with both Ayla and Banana, and I bred him with both of them. But we finally got lucky, you guys. Look at this baby. She's gorgeous. She's not sick. Her immunity genes are A and star. She has, oh my gosh. She has the runner leg and the digging paw. She has short-sighted eyes, but I don't care. She's not sick. And she's beautiful. Okay, before we leave, what do we want to name this gorgeous red baby with her pink ram horns? I would like to see more of this. I liked the game. Good. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to make this a regular thing. I don't know what day or night, I guess. Probably early evenings is probably when I'll do it. I don't know what days I'm going to be doing it yet, but I'm definitely going to make it a once or twice a week thing. Any ideas on what to name the red baby? With her poison fangs and her digging paw? I'm drawing blanks for names. Yeah, I don't know. How about Flare? Since she's so bright red. I think I like that. I think that's a good name. Little Flare. I love the red fur color. Alright. So I think that's it for today. I'm definitely going to start streaming this regularly, at least once a week. Probably twice a week just because I like playing it so much. So keep an eye out, and I will see you all next time. Have a good night.